here at the Pro Support TCG Weekend Case Tournament for Yugioh with the Joseph Linch. What's up, Joey? How are you?
What's going on?
What'd you do today, man?
We got top 8 at a case tournament at the Pro Support Accessories Case Tournament.
What deck?
We played Swordsoul today.
Swordsoul?
Yeah, we didn't play the best version of Swordsoul in my opinion, but definitely play a more fun version.
Okay.
We'll get into it real quick.
Some good testing. So, any shout-outs before we begin, man?
Shout out to Team Bortle. Shout out to No Campos. Shout out to Epic for running the TO in the tournament, and then shout out to Cam. Yeah.
Cam's nice.
Yeah. I haven't shout out Cam in a while, so shout out him.
Without further ado, shows to do, man.
All right, so play 3 Ecclesia. It's like the main starter of the deck.
What does it do for those that don't know? Like the two don't read.
It's a quick effect to tribute itself from the field to summon a worm monster from your deck. And also, if your opponent controls more monsters than you do, then you can special summon it from your hand. It's an inherent summon, it doesn't start a chain. So it's really great going second.
You got it.
So basically, like the main one you want to summon off of Ecclesia is Moye. It's really nice. When it's summoned, you reveal a worm or another Yugioh card, or a Swordsoul card, and you get a token. And then whenever it's used as a secret material, you'll get to draw a card. And usually you want to go for a Synchro 8, which is the main secret monster in the extra deck we'll get to later. But yeah. And the second best Swordsoul monster, Langyun. This card's cool going second because it's a hand effect that you would discard a worm or a Soul Store card for a cost to special summon a token, all in the hand. So like they can't respond with Imperm or Veiler or stuff like that to gain the token. So you can go like straight into Baroness, or like straight into like a Yang Zing or something. It's just really great to break boards with. This is the second best one, and also you make Baroness going first with it. And I choose to play 3 Tai. It's probably the worst one. A lot of people like play 1 or 2. That's fine, but it's a worm monster and it's a Soul Sword monster, so like you can reveal it off of Moye and discard off Langyun. Like post turn 1, you don't always have a follow-up, so like top decking this card is nice. Kind of like want to draw this a lot off the top of the deck. So that's sort of for the like the Soul Sword, the core of the monsters. So the deck has a Rhoda. This is the Rhoda of the deck. Effect in the graveyard, where if this card's banished, you can adjust one of the levels, increase or decrease. So it opens up I guess you can make level 7s or level 9s, or it just adjusts the levels. So man, it never really came up today, but yeah. We played this one. This is like a reborn spell. You play one of it because you don't want to see like multiples, and it's always you can like search it. It's really great going second, so to search and then keep going, break boards. You can like send Moye off a Tai, and then reborn it.
I'll make a hole in the window.
It basically just gets more pushes. It's kind of acts as an extender in a way. But you play 1 because it doesn't do anything turn 1 as a starter. For other Swordsoul cards, I play 2 of the trap card, Blackout. I mean, at first I wanted to play 1, but then I realized as the Rhoda, if you just have just the Rhoda, then you can search for Tai, and then Tai will banish the spell. And then you'll get the token. Synchro into Yugioh. Chainlink 1 will be Yugioh, and then Chainlink 2 will be Tai to chain block the search. You'll send 1 trap and then add the other trap. So you'll have the Yugioh for their turn. You'll banish this, negate a monster, and then this, whenever it's banished, you'll get a token. So then you'll have the other one set, and then you can use the token to pop the other 2. So it makes the Rhoda 1 card like play if you play 2 of these, or 1 card 2 interruptions if you play 2 of these. And also it's an Icarus attack that doesn't target, or that doesn't send for cost. For like other stuff, I guess I played 2 Vishuda. It's a worm monster, a Tinny. I mean, it's mainly just a worm monster, and then you can send off Tai. When you go in second, you want to send it off Tai, and then get the token, and it's like an extra spin. You get an extra removal that way. I'll concede now that I think the Tinny version is probably better, I just wanted, you know, like I said, I just wanted to have fun with the hero stuff. So I played 3 Fusion Destiny, along with the, you know, the Dasher and Celestial.
I just don't know how you're gonna do it.
You know, the bricks. But these in the graveyard are really nice. This drawing 2 off of this is unreal. Like, I have to like reread it every time. I'm just in disbelief every time I resolve this to draw 2 for no reason. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. And then like, you know, just adding more starters to the deck. So yeah, it's great. You know, okay, so like Prosperity's weird because it makes it where you can't draw from Moye, but it's a starter, so like just want to draw playable. I don't want to brick. So for my version, I play 12 hand traps here. So 3 Nibiru, 3 Veilers, 3 Ashes, and then 3 Imperms.
Remember Stephen
Disparities are insane.
Oh yeah. I chose Nib because sometimes like you don't want to commit like too much to the field because you want to save some for a follow up. So like you'll go for like the Moyi play and then search like Resurgence. And whenever you draw this, you feel safe doing that because this is a high impact hand trap that can. So like they have to respond to the cheat shot or whatever, and once they do, they more than likely have summoned 5 times. Just swings the tempo back in your favor, and it allows you to play with follow up instead of just going all in into Baroness. So I like Nib in this deck for that reason. And then I mean, like I wanted to play Veiler and Imperms to complement the Nib because you can just like Nib and chain Imperms to like anything that would negate and get more value off your hand traps. And then Ash is just versatile, you know, obviously. It's very great against Fusion Destiny in the format.
Oh yeah, I'm assuming perfect 40?
Yeah, 40 cards, always 40. Go for the side deck real quick. We played the Protos. This card, you can search it off the Rota spell. If you control a Synchro monster, you can search this instead, and then, you can search this. And it's really great against dark decks like PK and then Dragons. So you like destroy itself and it can't die by a card effect, so it makes it where they can't summon special summon dark monsters. So it's pretty crazy when it goes off. It never came up for me today. I didn't play any PKs or anything, but I just have the 1-up, just, you know, it's there. For these, it was between Lancia, Token Collector, or this. I feel like my deck can answer the mirror match and like decks that banish like Virtual Roll better than it can Drytron. So I wanted to hard counter Drytron with this. Also, I have cards in here that can overlap against like banish decks. Like I play like Dark Rulers, so like there's no need for Lancia. And then like I feel like Token Collector people can play around it, and also like I said, I feel like my deck can answer the mirror better. And yeah, so respect Drytron, guys. Just play that. Back row removal, Duster, out to mine. Play Cyclone. This is an interesting one because PK plays Artifact Scythe. So you can like catch them, hit the Scythe, and like this card can pretty much break their whole board, and you just have to deal with Fog Blades because they'll like commit to playing around Impermanent, Droplet with their cute low combo, and then whenever they go Phoenix Force, to just chain this. If you know where the Scythe is, you'll just snipe the Scythe. It's pretty great. And then for the other ones, Evenly Matched. This card is the card of the format in the side deck. And for this deck at least, most decks will like lose to Lancia. So like if you play a deck that loses to Lancia, you might not want to side this. But since I'm playing the pure build, hopefully they'll catch up on that and they won't side Lancia versus me. So Evenly is a good catch-all against like back rows and combo decks. Bait stuff with that, and then I play the 1 order. You know, out to mine. Yep. And then for the extra deck, so you're a main go into guy. If you're level 8 off Moye, this guy searches, and then searches on your turn. You can't use the other effect. You can only use one of the effects per turn. And the second effect is on your opponent's turn. It's like banish Swordsoul or a worm. Sorry. And then negate. It's like effect Veiler. So it's pretty great. Then we play this guy, the Duke. I never really went into it. Probably go into it more in the Tinny version. But yeah. So I decided to go with 2 Baroness.
Wow,
yeah, or Baron. It definitely came up more than once to have the second one because like Dark Rule and droplets in the format, so it's not always an option to go back into the extra deck. Even if you do have the option to go back to the extra deck, a lot of the times you just don't want to do it because it has another effect where you can just like target a card in the field and destroy it. So just having the second one is, you know, it came up multiple times, and I'm definitely glad I played the second one. Berserker, Tinny guy. This guy can go for game. Attacks twice, gets kind of big. Dragite, Moye in the grave, can negate spells and traps. You can add it to your turn 1 board, but I never made it today. Yazi and Baxia. This is what you use to break boards. They're great. This guy will destroy a card and just summon one back from the grave. This one summons from the deck. Some of the Swordsoul cards are pretty crazy. And then Ruddy Rose. I played a PK player online, and it was hilarious. The guy was playing PKs, and I dealt with all of his interruptions, and then I summoned Long Yun, made this. He's like, read, you gotta read this. And I was like, you're not gonna like it. It was literally like a +8 out of the graveyard. I hit like 4 Phantom Knight cards, his Enforcer, and also his heroes. Absolutely insane versus PK. And play the Monk for the Vishudas, just in case it comes up going second. You can Vishuda, make this, you know, bounce, bait out stuff. And then Anaconda for the Enforcer. Definitely comes up. Honestly, a Link Spider came up today. I don't know if I'm going to add it. If you get nibbed, you can sometimes extend into this. Link Spider, it's pretty rare, but it's probably not worth playing. And then Baguska and Zeus. That's how you make Zeus.
Oh, that's what you use for it?
Yeah, you have options to make Zeus. This can't be targeted in attack position, so yeah, it's there for it just in case, you know.
Hey, it's pretty nice seeing Swordsoul topping this event. The only Dark Soul in here, man. There you go.
All right.
Yeah, and listeners, if you're not part of BORTLENATION, subforbortle. It's at least free. Oh God.
All right, cool.
Until next time, Bortle.